Let's see if that works. Yep, it says it's recording. Okay, so for most of you guys, I am Carly. I'm the director of my team, the Wickless Rays, and I just recently promoted to director last month. And so I told myself that I was going to go ahead and start doing trainings for my team. And first that I feel like everybody wanted to know about was Vizzlie. And so I felt that we just needed to go ahead and do like a good step-by-step training of Vizzlie. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share and let me know if you guys can, what's it called? See my screen. Brianna, you might have to message me because I don't know if I'll be able to see the messages. So I'm going to hit screen, microphone on, start broadcast. Okay, can you guys still see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, all right, great. All right, so I am going to go ahead now. For most of you, I don't know if some of you know, but Vizzlie is not an app. It is only online. So go to your browsers, type in Vizzlie.com. And if you don't, or if you already have it pulled up, that's great. But I'm going to give everybody a second to hop on Vizzlie. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and log in. And let's see. Okay, so this is going to be like your dashboard. And so what Vizzlie is Vizzlie is an app that is heaven on earth. And what it does is it will schedule, like you upload a template and you put that template into a party and it schedules your post for you. And I know most of you are probably thinking, well, you can schedule your post on Facebook. Well, this is totally different. Facebook, you have to go into Facebook and individually type each post and then schedule each post. Vizzlie is it's kind of like that, but not really, because you create a whole template. You can put the times in and everything. And so once you upload that template to a group, it is automatically going to post. So if you have a party that's going on for 7 days straight, it's going to post those whole 7 days just by adding that template. And so Vizzlie is just really good because you're not having to take all that time to individually type out all those posts. You type all these posts once, create your template, and then you upload it to multiple groups, whichever groups you want to, pretty much. And you don't have to worry about it. Now, I do change mine every once in a while. So you can go right here to templates. And these are my Facebook templates. So you can see that I have, quite a bit. And I need to go through and clean them up some. But the one that I do the most are these spring, summer 2021 party, spring, summer 2021 party with day of intro. So those two are like my number one ones that I'll do. And then also you'll see the Cincy Rapid Fire Facebook party. So that's like a 30-minute Facebook party. And what this is so you'll see at the top, it says day of before starting time. So this is like when you start inviting everybody into Facebook, let them know that they're having a party. And so, it says stay in the know, roll call. So those are going to be, I did sound, it just never worked for me. What is that? Oh no, did you do the internet? Okay, so after you get through the roll call, it'll say day of after starting time. So let's say, I'm trying to think, what's a good example? So I would have this scheduled on like a Tuesday. And so Tuesday, I think this is how it is. I haven't used this one yet. I just created it. But the before starting time, so you're going to see that 3 minutes before starting time. So it's going, so let's say I have this scheduled for Tuesday at 8 p.m. So at 7:57, that welcome to the Cincy Facebook party is going to start. Then at 7:58, it will be the stay in the know. And then at 7:59, it's going to be the roll call. Well, then at 8 o'clock, it's going to start the posting. And as you can see, it says 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes after the starting time. So like that 12 minutes after the starting time is going to be 8:12. So it's a super, super time consuming thing to start it, like when you're uploading templates, stuff like that. But once you get the hang of it, I promise it's going to save you so much time when it comes to hosting parties. So one of the first things that I wanted to do, well, actually, does anybody have any questions so far? Okay. So I don't think anybody has any questions. I can't see the chat. So if you guys do have a question, just unmute your microphone and ask me. But I'll give everybody a second. Okay, so I want to make sure that everybody has gotten onto Vizzlie and is logged in and everything like that before I go ahead and start. Are we waiting on anybody to get Vizzlie pulled up?
I think we're good.
Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what you would do in order to start a template. So first, I'm going to go ahead and give you one of my templates. So in order to do that, you're going to go to templates, hit the Facebook, and then where it says import template, you're going to enter a template code. And I'm about to give you that code if you'll give me 2 seconds. So I am going to give you guys, let's do day of intro. That one's always a good one. Okay, and so my template code is RKHEM5G. And I'll give everybody a second to type that in. And then just let me know, unmute y'all's microphones and let me know once you get it uploaded. And then I'll start. And if I need to show anybody how to type in the code again, I will.
I am trying to get my account to log in, but I do not know my Facebook stuff, so just give me a second. I took a picture of the code.
Okay, you're fine. And if I go too fast for you guys, just let me know too. Like I said, this is my first Zoom ever. So I'm I'm excited. I'm not really nervous, but just want to make sure I give you guys all the right information.
I've got it imported.
I've got it. Hey, Carly, I think you've like muted yourself.
I got mine up.
I can't hear her.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna message her. I think her internet might have went out. Y'all hang on. All right, nobody can still hear her, right?
Right.
Okay, y'all hang on. I'm messaging her. I think she's trying to get it figured out. If not, we might just have to like restart the Zoom and then join back.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes, you're back.
What in the world?
I don't know. I thought it was just me.
I'm glad you said something, because I'm like, does everybody have it? And then it's like crickets. Okay. Can y'all hear me? Am I good? I'm gonna screen share
Yes.
again. And let's see if this will go. Okay. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Now, does everybody have my template pulled up?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me get to my template. And so once you have my template pulled up, you can click whichever post you want. I'm going to do the top one. And then you can hit like preview post. And so this is going to show you what each post looks like. Now, if you hit next post up top, it's going to show you my introduction, which I have to change my picture because me and Graylin finally got a new updated one. And it's going to show like them about me. It's going to have local or far shipping, post, notifications, and you can customize this however you want. So since I need to update that picture of me and Graylin, I'm going to hit this edit post down here. Now, also, I don't want this post number 1 at the top of my post anymore. So I'm going to take that out. And this is just editing a post. So you can go ahead and start editing mine. I do not care if you guys use my template. Just remember that when you're using it in parties, you want to change everything around to make it sound like you. We are all different. So put your own little vibe into it, your wording, whatever you want to do, but you guys are more than welcome to start with my template because I do know Vizzlie can be very time consuming and very confusing. So I want to make it as easy as I can for you guys. So you can type, you can delete anything, you can add. Now, I'm sure some of you guys have seen this part right here where it says first name and then the less than, greater than signs. So that is a game changer. And I will tell you why here in just a second. So keep that. Do not delete that from any of the posts. So keep that. So this is where you can just type pretty much, y'all should know it's kind of self-explanatory as far as editing goes. So then you're going to scroll down and you can attach an image, a video, a Facebook album, or a web link. I've never attached a Facebook album, but I've done an image, a video, and a web link before. And then I'm just going to delete my picture, and I don't know if I have the picture. Oh no, I don't know if I have the picture of Graylin and I on here. Lord, I do. So that is how you upload a picture. Hey, Carrie. Okay, so that's how you upload a picture. So you're just going to hit that upload and then it'll pop up. I believe you can upload as many pictures as you want, but it has to be 20 at a time. Now, if you see my image gallery down here, I will go over that later. But don't worry about that because that was just something that I learned right when I joined Vizzlie. And then that is pretty much, so yeah, then you would just hit update. And then once you go to preview that post again, it's going to be updated. So that's how you go as far as like updating a post. Now, those less than and greater than signs that I showed you guys earlier, I am going to show you what those are for. So before I do that, we're going to go to Vizzlie, the Facebook groups. And when it comes to groups, you can see right here that I have Krista's joining Scentsy party, Madison's Scent Luck party, my VIP group, and then my other VIP group. And then it says available groups, the Wickless Rays. So these parties up top are no longer going. So I'm just going to untrack that group. Yes, I want to untrack that group. And I will tell you, that's just like you're telling Vizzlie to not post in there anymore, which it's not going to because I don't have any templates up. But if I don't want to see them, then I can just hide them and be done with it. So I'm going to upload this template to my Wickless Rays group. That way you guys just see. So you're going to want to hit track group. Now, if you have a group up for a party right now, or you have a group up for your VIP page, you can pretty much hit track group to whichever group you want those posts to go into. So I'm going to track my Wickless Rays group. That way I can just show you guys. So I'm going to open up my group and you're going to see posting is turned off. This means that Vizzlie is not going to post into that group, which if I can't do anything by tapping it because I have no template in it. So in order to add my template, you're going to go to, you can either schedule posts just like you would with Facebook, or you can hit use a template. And then when it drops down, you're going to see all my templates that I have created. So the one that we were doing was Spring Summer 2021 party with day of intro. And it's going to pull this up. So the start time. So I'm going to go ahead and start it for, let's say 9 o'clock. Going the wrong way. And so it's going to say which post do you want to import. I always do all posts, but if you wanted to turn some off, you can. And then I'm just going to hit load template. And when I hit load template, you're going to see all of these posts from my template pop up. Now, here's where the greater than and less than signs come into play. See where it's saying text replacements. So this is the Wickless Rays. So I'm just going to go ahead and use Angie's name. And so we're going to say this is Angie's party. So as soon as I hit Angie for first name, it's going to replace her name in all of those little brackets. So where it says Angie right there, it's going to replace all of that. So you don't have to go in individually to each post and type in Angie. Isn't that awesome, y'all? I love that feature. So then next is going to say party link. So this is where I have all the links. So you can see on this post where it says down at the bottom, ready to shop on your own and not local to browse shop here. So that's where you're going to add that party link. And I'm just going to do Cincy.com just because I don't have my party link. And so once I hit save, it's going to put Cincy.com into all of those posts that say party link. And then I just have it because I have it for my current month and scent of the month. That way I can pretty much change it however, whichever month we're in. So of course, this month is March. And then the scent of the month is pink sugarberry mint. And don't mind me, I'm not capitalizing, but pink sugarberry mint. And so now there's nothing that's red down here, which means I'm good to go. So right here, it still says posting is turned off. You have to flip that yourself. Now, with that being said, I'm going to hit confirm because it's going to post in the group, but it's not going to post in the group. You're going to see here in just a second, it's going to say group alert, group alert, group alert, because I have not given permission with that group to, for Vizzlie to post in it. Now, Brianna, correct me if I'm wrong, but this does get tricky because you can't do it from the Facebook app itself, right?
Yes, you have to go to the website. Like you have to go on your computer to Safari and log into Facebook that way.
Okay, so now you're going to see me go into Facebook. This is how I've always done it, but I just wanted to make sure that nobody else could do it because I've never been able to. So you see my Facebook, and then I'm going to go to groups. I'm going to go to the Wickless Rays. And now with this, you have to be admin of the group in order to be able to do this. So make sure the group is your group, because you can't just go in and I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to upload this template to Brianna's VIP page because it's not going to let me. You have to be admin. So you're going to go to settings. Yep. And I just got an email saying there was an issue posting. So that's fine. So you're going to go all the way down to apps where it says apps, no apps. And I'm going to hit that little pencil. I'm going to zoom back in. And then in the search bar, I'm going to type Vizzlie and it's going to pop up. You're going to hit add. And that's it. So that's all you do as far as Facebook goes. And so then when you go into that group, and I'm sure some of you guys are going to see, it might, let's reload. Yes, it's going to say Carly Turner added the third-party app Vizzlie to the group. And so I believe it gives y'all the option, like it has these little buttons here, and I don't understand why, because I don't know. I don't like the buttons. Don't click the buttons. I just leave them alone. So that's just letting people know that Vizzlie has been added to the group. Now, if I was to go, I want the posting to be turned on. It's going to say there are 4 posts with past times in the past. They will post immediately. Are you sure you want to continue? I confirm that I want to turn on the automated posting. And so all 4 of those are going to post because that was my day of intro. And so since I said the party was going to start right now, it posted that whole day beforehand. So you'll see it in the Wickless Rays group if you're on it, those 4 posts. And so I'm going to refresh. Yeah, so it did a little ding and it pretty much told me, oh, let's see. Yeah, it says I'm all set. Let's see, dismiss all. Okay. It says I'm all set. And then these all turned green. So that means they have posted. Now, Brianna, you might have to chime in on this one. I have not been able to post comments. I have a scheduled comment, but I understand it has to be from a business page. Correct?
I think it only lets you do it like on your business page. So if you had Vizzlie and like set it up to post on there, it will let you schedule a comment, but I don't think like in a private group.
Okay. So I am actually going to end up deleting that comment because I've never had it posted, but I just remember to post the catalog. And that's one thing that's kind of like a negative thing about Vizzlie is I get everybody has lives, and sometimes it's really hard to just take the time out of your day to sit down and schedule a post in a party. So that's why Vizzlie is like awesome, because it allows you to do that. But at the same time, you have to be attentive to, you don't want to seem absent from the party. They want to still know that you're there. Like, you don't want to have a game going and they're expecting you to announce the winner and you never do because you forgot Vizzlie posted that post for you. So that's just one thing to think about with Vizzlie. But again, it saves you so much time. So as you see, all 4 of these checks. So if we're to go to Facebook right now, yep, see, it pops up right there. So you're going to see them in the Wickless Raise group, all 4 of those posts. And I just love Vizzlie. I used to not because it was so time consuming, but now I'm like in love with it. So that's how you upload the template. Now, y'all all have my template, and you can edit it, you can delete it, you can do whatever you want. So we're just going to create a new template. So this is how you create a template. So you're going to hit create new template. I'm just going to hit example training. And so that is how you create a new template. So as far as a new post goes, you're going to get this box when you hit create a new post. And I'm just going to say this is going to start one day. Actually, no, we're going to do 0 days after starting time. We'll just leave it at 3 p.m. Title is going to be Vizzlie Training. Post. So these right here is how you're going to, that didn't even make sense. This right here is how you're going to create a post for that template. And I didn't even spell training right, so that's okay. Create, and then you're going to see this. So that is showing that you have scheduled or you have added that post to the template. And so we're just going to add another post. So 0 days. And then mine was, that first one was after starting time. So let's say I want it to be 2 hours after that 3 p.m. So you would just do exact time of day, go in here, do 5 p.m. This is going to be the second post. And I'm just going to do second. Now with this one, let's say I want to add a picture. So I'm going to hit attachments. We're going to go to image, hit upload down here. I want it to come from my photo library, and let's do the Life's a Garden collection. So I'm going to add it. It's uploaded, and then I'm going to hit create. So now I've got 2 posts. One's going to be at 3 p.m. that day, and the other's going to be at 5 p.m. And then you just go on and create posts. Now you can, this is like day of. I like to do mine at scheduled times. Some people don't. It's totally a preference thing for me. But you can do like relatives to the starting time. So let's say Tuesday, I'm starting that one post at 3. So I'm going to do, it says 0 days before starting time relative to the starting time. So let's say 12 hours before the event starts. And this is just going to be example, intro. Then you're going to see that it is day of and then before starting time. So let's see. Sorry, y'all. I don't ever schedule posts like these, so I have to think. Like my brain has to give me a minute to think of what I'm doing. So let's see. So this, I know what I did wrong. So this is actually going to be 1 day before starting time, 12 hours before event starts. So it would post that day or the day before at 3 a.m. since I did 12 hours before the starting time. But if I did it to where it was 12 hours after the event starts and 1 day, we'll bump it to 0 again. It's going to be after, so it's going to be 12 hours after that first post, and it would be at 3 a.m. again still. So that's how you can choose. You can alternate. I don't, because I feel like that's really confusing. But it just gives you like, because I know some people like to do one post in the morning and then they want it like 2 hours after, 3 hours after, 4 hours after. I like that, but sometimes I get occupied during the day and don't get a party started until maybe like 5 p.m. that day. So I don't want to post to, you know, let's say I have a post that's 5 hours after. I don't want that first post posting at 10 p.m. So I like to do set times that way. You know, I just know that it's going to post during the day. Again, it's totally posting. Yes.
When you post yours, when you post it, do you post it like 3 p.m. and then the next one like 4 p.m. and then 5 p.m.? Like, do you set like all of the posts for exact time of day, or do you do the first one for like 3 p.m. and then the relative minutes after starting time?
No, I do them all at set times. And most of the time I do them like 2 hours apart. But with these, I think, let's see. Like, yeah, I mostly do them 2 hours apart unless it's something like this where it's like a little intro before a post. Then I'll do it 5 minutes before that next post. Does that make sense?
Yes, makes sense.
I'm just I do not like the relative to or anything like that, because I'm like, all right, when is it going to post? Like, I like to know what time it's going to be posting. Did you get that?
Yes, I did. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine. I didn't know if my Zoom was messing up again. So I was like, oh, great. Okay. So does anybody have any questions so far? Okay. So I think we're good so far. So can y'all tell I have not had any parties virtual for March because I still have February's. So I'm going to go ahead. I think I've got some on here. Yep, I sure do. And then so you can add those posts. And then a fun thing that I love is, didn't it not upload those others? I like to make things, you know, I try and add pictures of myself with a lot of the stuff. So as you can see, I have duplicates in here, which is fine. I can just X out the duplicates, and now I don't. But the one thing I do like is, so let's just say, okay, that's how I'm going to do it. Like, that's how I'm going to arrange the post. But then I come to preview post and I'm like, no, I don't like how those pictures look. Let me change that. So we're going to go to edit post and then hit this rearrange. And I want my face first. I want the warmer second, the wax third, and then a picture of them together. So I'm just going to, I'm going to rearrange the pictures and finish rearranging. And then I'm like, oh, well, I have 2 pictures of that warmer. I'm going to just, let's see, which warmer picture do I like? I like that one better. So then I'm going to hit update, and then I can go back into that post wherever it went. There we go. Oh, there we go. And then hit preview post and be like, yes, that is so much better. I see my face. I see the warmer. I see the wax. So you can rearrange your post. You can preview your post. That's one thing I love about the previewing post, because it kind of can give you like a sense of how the post is going to look. So with my warmers one, you can see I've got like 33, 32 pictures on there. So I'm going to hit preview post. I want like all of my favorite, most popular warmers to be first. For my customers, these are my most popular warmers. So I usually just have them first because everybody falls in love with them. And so you can rearrange them to however you want. If you want the letterboard warmer to be first, if you want a mini warmer to be first, you can rearrange that. And that's one thing that I just love. So as you see, the first name, party link, remember, do not delete those. Those will be a game changer whenever it comes to uploading that template to a party. Now, I'm trying to think if I have anything else in this template that I want to talk about. No. So one thing that I try and do is, since I am using Vizzlie, a lot of people, they don't really know what Vizzlie is, but they'll see, you're able to see in the group that Vizzlie is posting for you. So I like to add lots of pictures to mine. That way they see me and they pretty much know, like, well, she's still posting like it's personal. I'm really big on being personal. So you'll see, like, I have pictures of myself, which I have to take new pictures because I got my hair cut. But for the wax, I have a picture of me holding a wax bar, and then I have all of our wax fragrances out. And then, like, the cleaning line, I have me holding the counter clean and the bathroom cleaner, and then a picture of the cleaners. Like, I want to put me first and let the people know that I do use those products. The laundry, I have a picture of me holding the laundry. And then there's another one, yes, here. So these are the videos. Now, with the videos, will say down here, delay warning, large videos can take several minutes to appear on Facebook. So what that says is, like, let's say you want that video to post at 12:30. It might not post at 12:30. It might post at like 12:32, 12:33, which is okay. I'm totally okay with that. So that's why this timing is a little off, because I want it to schedule after that 12:05. So, but when it comes to doing videos, you cannot upload a video like you would a picture. And what I mean by that is, let me find it. Video gallery. So you see I have 3 videos right here. So in order to have, let me show you guys. So let's just say we'll do this one, add new post. So I'm going to add a video. There's no button to click from image gallery. It has to be from the video gallery. So what I mean by this is you have to go over here to the video gallery in Vizzlie and add the videos that you want to use. And when you do that, they will be there pretty much for good. So, like, here's a video of me and Graylin. I don't even know what that video is, but I'm going to upload it. That way I can show you. And then it's going to say it's processing, and I'm just going to close. So I'm going to wait for that video to appear. I might have to refresh it. No, it's just going to take a second. But
I think you can also add them with what is it called? Vimeo? Like add a video with Vimeo. It made me do it for the first time I added a video. I didn't know I could add them this way.
Huh. That's neat. I think I've heard of Vimeo. I've just never looked into it. But once you upload, so you'll see that little video of me and Graylin. And I'm going to go back to my templates. I'm going to go to my example. That way I just know. And then let's say that one post was 12 hours after. So I had a 3 p.m., a 5 p.m. Let's say I want to do an 8 p.m. So like I said, I just like to do the exact time of day. And then this little thing can get tricky. Here we go. And then I'm going to do 8 p.m. video. And then I'm going to hit attachments, hit video. And then I'm going to go to the video gallery and click that picture of me and Graylin, or the video of me and Graylin. And then for the post, I'm just going to say video of G and I. And then I'm going to hit create. And again, it gave me that video delay warning. And I'm okay with that. So, and I'm okay with that because my posts are all like 2 hours apart, and I know it's not going to take 2 hours to upload that video. So I would be okay if it was, 30 minutes, but usually it's only like a couple minutes after the time that you scheduled it for. So that is how you upload a video. Same thing can go with the images, but it's just a lot easier to go to the way I showed you guys. That's why you see all my images that I have, but I just felt like that was too much. But you have to do it for the videos. Does that make sense to y'all? And does anybody have any questions so far? Can y'all
I
still
think
hear
we're
me?
good. You've done
Okay.
awesome.
Thank you. All right, so let's see. What do I have that is next? Okay, text campaigns. Do y'all have any more questions about the uploading templates as far as to your group goes? Okay, so next I do text campaigns, and I do these for I just started them, and I do them for the girls that just joined. Now, since I'm a director, I do this for everybody that's on my team. But you can also set it up to do it for your customers. So like, you could get it to set up. You could get a text set up to say, Stitch and Angel collection dropping Monday, March 22nd at such and such time. If you would like to pre-order, get with me, or reply back saying yes or something like that. So when it says templates with texting, I have a template that is made specifically for texting, and you can see these. And it goes for the 70 days, and 70 days is throughout the sensational start levels. But that is as far as it goes as texting templates. And I'm pretty sure, it's pretty much the same outline as creating a post for Facebook as far as a text template goes. And, sorry, y'all, Graylin just got back. And I do not do email campaigns yet. I use MailChimp, but I will tell you guys right now, I'm not very good at emailing. And a lot of my customers don't really email. We just like Facebook message, Instagram message, and text. And that's okay. Everybody's customers are different. They have all different preferences. I just know I do not really get any business from emails. But a lot of my customers are like me, and I really hardly ever check my email. I know that sounds bad, but only time I check it is when Cincy sends me stuff, but that's about it. So you can do email templates as well. But I do texting, and the texting is pretty easy. They give you I should mention this. So Vizzlie has a free version and they have a paid version. I have the paid version. It's $10 a month. But the difference between the paid version and the free version is that where it was saying like track your groups, with Vizzlie in the free version, you can only track one group at a time. So like it says I'm tracking these 3 groups. I wouldn't be able to track my 3 groups if I didn't have the paid version or if I didn't have the free version. And that's also the same for the texting. If you have the free version, you don't even have access to the email campaigns or the texting campaigns. But again, you can use it as a tax write-off at the end of the year. So it's $10 a month, and it takes up, hardly no time out of your day. So I enjoy it. And I don't mind paying the $10. And I think Brianna pays it. I think whoever uses Vizzlie that I know, I think Courtney, and I'm sure April does too, but we pay for it. And it's very straightforward. So there's not really any gimmicks or anything that I've experienced yet. It's just the $10. But that's my text campaign. And then you'll see, so that's where it says planning, that's where you're going to find your templates. Now, when you go to phone and text, this is where you're going to see my conversations that I have going on. And we can hit start new. And then, I can do myself. And then new join is the tag. And then the notes, I'm just going to put example. And then I confirm. Oh, well, that's because I've already tried it on myself. So that's how you would start a new conversation. Let's see. How can I unarchive? Let's see. Oh, no. Let's see if I type my name. No. Okay. So I don't know what it's doing. Let's see. So that's how you start a new conversation. But my template, I'll show you guys. Let's see. And it does use, it does not use your phone number. So if somebody was to call me, it would forward it to my number. But as far as the texting goes, it comes from a different number. And so I think it said, well, I don't know. This has 2 different numbers, but I'm not sure which number it uses. But I do know it does not use your personal number. So I can just go to phone text. Oh, here we go. Show all. Yeah, so here is me. Unarchive. And so this is the text. So when I'm here at the text, it's going to say up top, text conversation, monthly credits remaining. Now, each text that you send, that's a credit. It gives you 1,000 credits each month. And as y'all can see, we're on the 21st of the month, and I still have 946 to go. So it gives you plenty of credits to use. And it just shows the conversation right here. Now, I believe I still have that number. So I'm going to go ahead and text it. So that way you guys can kind of see what it does or what it looks like. So automatically. I just sent it and then it updated. So it's really good. And then I just got an email that says you have a new text message. So it updates you when people message you through Vizzlie, which I love. And so it will let you know. So I just said that, and then you can reply a message just from there, but it'll also send the scheduled posts that you have from the template. And then you can see my monthly credit went to $9.45. So every credit is, well, every text is a credit. But that's how it goes as far as text goes. Hey, baby. She's starting to say mama, and it's the cutest thing. And so this right here is text conversations. Texts are disabled, so I can turn them on. Oh, well, yeah, I have to load the template, and then I only have the one, and so I can just have it loaded for right now. And all of them right there are loaded, and then once I hit that toggle right there, it's going to send those texts on the 22nd, so tomorrow at 11:10 and 11:11 a.m. So does anybody have any questions as far as the texting goes? All right, are we still good?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Have I left anything out?
Do you only use this for parties, or do you use it for the Facebook group too? I was just wondering if that would help me get more interaction on my Facebook, or if this was just for parties.
You can use it on both. I do believe Brianna and April have it in the Slay and Wickless group and Sense from Heaven group. Tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. I think they do. But I do know people, they have templates that they use in their group. I do not yet, but I am going to. So Vizzlie is for any type of group, and you can schedule it in your VIPs, your parties, and then, pretty much any group.
I know I have it in my VIP group, I'm pretty sure. And I had it on my business page when we had the clearance section, or not the clearance, the discontinuing items. I had it posting, I made a template for the discontinued items. And then I also have one in my VIP group that does like Tip Tuesday for my customers. So you could definitely use it in your groups and not just for parties.
Yes. Yeah, see right here, I have Motivate Monday. And for some reason, though, it stopped posting them on my group. And I didn't realize that until recently. So I have to figure out what it did. But yeah, you can post it. Like I said, you can post to any group as long as you are the admin and you go in on Facebook.com and give the group, give Vizzlie permission to post in that designated group. And then if you're wanting to delete posts, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this that way because I'm about to do it. So deleting post, I'm just going to hit delete multiple posts, select all, delete, confirm, delete, and that's it. It's very easy. And once you guys play around with Vizzlie, it's going to be very easy to navigate. I used to get very frustrated with it in the beginning because I was trying to create my own template. And I was like, to hell with this. I told Bree, I was like, I don't see why you like Vizzlie. I hate it. I was like, I'm over this. And I was just ready to give up. But if you get a code from somebody else, I was able to do that. And it just made things so much easier. I changed it around because I'm a very visual learner. So I have to see it in order to understand what I'm doing. And so then I was able to go in and create my own template. And it took me, I think, about a week or two to really get it the way I wanted it. And it's been great ever since. They do have a Facebook group where a lot of consultants share their codes, but I like it sometimes, but sometimes I feel like since Vizzlie can be time consuming, it's more people go in the group and they're just like, do you have a Vizzlie code for this? And rather than, hey, here's my Vizzlie code, they're more wanting Vizzlie codes. But it's called Cincy Vizzlie Code Group. And there is some good stuff in there. Like this one, this lady said, anyone have a code for a stitch template? I forgot I'm screen sharing so I can show you guys on here. So, let's see what they're called. Cincy. Vizzlie. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. It's the Cincy Vizzlie Code Group. And I believe, yeah, some of you guys are already in it. But they give, so like this lady right here has a template for stitch. If you go to comments, sorry, y'all, I'm on my iPad, so I'm not really, yeah, so right there, she shared her code and you just go in on that import code, put that code and her template's going to pop up. I will go ahead and try to do that for you guys actually. So it's R5. So let's see, Vizzlie. We're going to go to templates, Facebook, hit create new, oh no, I lied. Hit import template. And then it was R5 PROFSJ. And then hit search. And you can see right here, Stitch and Angel Bunny Buddy template. You're going to hit import template. And then you can see her post. Sorry, y'all. So she's got 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day before. So like I wouldn't be able to use this. I could, but I would have to post it right now and it would post all of those days before post. It would go ahead and post those automatically. And then to delete a template, you just hit that delete at the top button. I confirm that I wish to delete this template and delete it. So I think I have gone over everything. Does anybody have any questions as far as Vizzlie goes?